Welcome to Remarkable Old Photos. Richmond, Virginia, 1865, destroyed locomotive. Federal Army helped extinguish flames after Confederate evacuation. Richmond was capital of the Confederacy. Onondaga County, New York, circa 1905, Long Branch Park in Syracuse features a banner for moving pictures. The first film cameras were invented in the 1880s. New York, 1905, Hotel Netherland, 5th Avenue and 59th Street, where the first public demonstration of television occurred in 1927. July 1939, Person County, North Carolina. A tobacco sharecropper's wife tends to her baby. Dorothea Lange photographed similar scenes during the Great Depression. New York, 1921. Equitable Trust Building and Hotel Biltmore, home to the first televised presidential inauguration. Freight train heads west from Minot, North Dakota, across the plains in August 1941, during a time when the Great Plains were home to over 30 million acres of wheat fields. September 1940, Breathitt County, Kentucky. A car travels up South Fork of the Kentucky River to document rural schools. Marion Post Wolcott took over 9,000 photos for the FSA. Boys working in Saxon Mill, Spartanburg, South Carolina, May 1912, where child labor laws were later established in 1938. Sergeant George Campbell takes his girl for refreshments after a USO dance in Washington, D.C., September 1942, during World War II. San Francisco, 1922, Dodge Brothers touring car. The Dodge Brothers Company was founded by Horace and John Dodge. April 1943. Proviso Yards, Chicago and Northwestern Railroad. Joseph Kleskin washing up after work, where over 1,000 trains pass daily. April 1909, Phoenix, Rhode Island. Edward St. Germain and Sister Delia work at Phoenix Mill, where child labor was common, with over 1.7 million children employed in the U.S. at the time. Esther Williams films Jupiter's Darling in 1954. She was a pioneer for synchronized swimming. January 1939. Black sharecropper mother teaches children in Transylvania, Louisiana, where Russell Lee took this photo, documenting rural life during the Great Depression. Detroit, 1913. Mall Stone Yard with cigar factory and coal car nearby, home to the first paved road in the U.S. Washington, D.C. slums, 1935. With poor housing and unsanitary conditions, the Resettlement Administration was established to help relocate families. December 1942. Worker inspects locomotive at Chicago and Northwestern RR's Proviso Yard, where over 1,000 trains pass daily. Montgomery High School, Maryland, circa 1940, where the New Deal's National Youth Administration helped students. Washington, D.C., 1920, suffragettes voting. The 19th Amendment was ratified just months prior. Service station, San Augustine, Texas, April 1939, where the first convenience store opened in 1927. Factory workers' homes in Camden, New Jersey, October 1938, where the city's population peaked that year. Aquia Creek Landing, Virginia, circa 1863, Federal Army clerks by railroad car. Alexander Gardner took this photo during the American Civil War. Impoverished family of 9 on a New Mexico highway, 1936. Fleeing Iowa due to illness, with a sick 4-month-old baby during the Great Depression, which affected over 15 million Americans. Savannah, Georgia, circa 1937. Davenport House, Columbus Square, where the first Girl Scouts troop was founded. Deserted diner near Syracuse, New York, October 1941, where John Collier photographed during the Great Depression. U.S. Capitol interior being cleaned, 1914, when women's suffrage protests often occurred there. Standing at our Larkspur property entry, I feel small. Daffodils bloom in the Northern California winter. The first commercial jet airliner was introduced in 1952. Sunbathers at Greenbelt, Maryland Pool, June 1942, where the first planned community was built. Oyster luggers at New Orleans circa 1906, where the oyster industry thrived. Girls at Roosevelt High in Los Angeles practiced marksmanship as part of Victory Corps activities, 1942, when women in the military first received combat training. March 1941, Norfolk, Virginia, overcrowded public school corridor, where the U.S. Navy expanded from 190 ships to 6,768 during World War II. Billie Burke, a stage actress and D.C. native, circa 1908, was also a pioneer in early radio broadcasting. Washington, D.C., circa 1912, U.S. Army Burro and Cart. The first U.S. Army Camel Corps was established in 1855. Washington, D.C., circa 1922, Amalgamated Tires on 14th Street, NW, where the first gas station in the U.S. was opened in 1913. Washington, D.C., Eastern High School students, 1941, where the first female Major General in the U.S. Army, Anna Mae Hayes, graduated. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy historical photos like this, consider subscribing for more.